Jade from Jade Sings, but you already knew that. It's not a singing video today. Today is actually a video talking about something very sensitive to my heart, and that's actually bullying. So, in case you didn't know, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Jade's Place, and I've made a couple videos on there before. I've got them pulled up on my phone, so just give me a moment and I will pull them up. So I've made maybe like 4 or 5 videos. A year ago I made 3 Roblox videos, 4 actually. I sung a song, I did a song cover, I edited my own video a year ago, another Roblox video, wow, the one I edited myself got 287 views, oh wow, I had a lot of views, yeah, and my little brother posted 2 videos because he took my phone, I did another song video 6 months ago. 10 months ago, I did an addressing the bullying. That was about 7 minutes long, 164 views. And then a thank you, not really, LOL video. It was a minute long. Yeah, it got 30 views. That was 2 months ago. So that's the channel, in case you were wondering. And so I just want to talk about bullying, because that's my channel and I made it to help me out. Sorry, I'm looking at security cameras because I'm in the garage and I'm very anxious about this. So whenever I got stressed out, I would grab my iPad or my phone and I would just be like, what's up, I'm filming, blah blah blah. I'd film and then I'd send it to my friend who liked to edit my videos for me. And I'm very grateful to her for that, but she doesn't know this can exist, so hopefully it stays that way. So if she ever sees this, thank you for editing those videos for me. You are an amazing editor. She also has her own YouTube channel, but I'm not sure she wants me giving it out, so I'm not going to. Excuse my voice and me coughing. I have tonsillitis. And so I just wanted to talk about the bullying. So when I made that account, I was maybe 7, not 7, I was like 9. So I've had that account for almost 3 years, but I've only posted it like within the past year or so. Sorry. And so I would use that account to relieve some stress. I'd film a video, my friend would edit it, she'd send it right back to me, I'd save it, and I would post it. And that is what I would do, maybe like once a month. But I stopped making those videos a while ago. The reason I stopped those is because some kids at my old school, my old year 4, 5, and 6 school, they found that account. I don't know how, but they did. And more people found out about it in my grade. And so I stopped making videos for a bit. Then I was like, you know, I want to become a YouTuber. I'm going to keep doing this, not because they want me to, but for myself. And so I kept making them. I never posted half of them, but I still made them. And when I started posting, people would comment things, or, you know, let's look at some of the comments, because I'm pretty sure some of them are hate ones, which is really upsetting. Let's look at the one of me singing my first ever cover. It got 8 likes and 7 dislikes. So it's not actually letting me in the comments. But I got like hated on that video for it. Let's look at my last video. Okay, so it's not letting me look at the comments, which is really weird. But like a lot of them were hate ones, which kind of upset me. Because like I said, I've been bullied for a long time. And yeah, so pretty much when I was getting bullied for that account, we had something happen, which I'm not going to say for privacy reasons, but we had to get pulled out of that school immediately. And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that, I guess. Like, I don't really mind being pulled out of school. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't like the uniform. I didn't like the whole teaching strategy, because a lot of the homework we got was like way past college level stuff. Like, I had a college student come and help me with it because I didn't understand any of it. He didn't even understand it, and he's extremely smart. And so I never got math. I never got English. Well, I did get English, but it was really complicated. And I had like 2-3 friends there, but they all became toxic. And don't get me wrong, before the school, I've been bullied through year 1, 2, 3, year 1, 2, and 3, I was bullied. Then it stopped for a bit. And in year 4, 5, 6, and 7, I was bullied. Thankfully, in the first half of year 1, I was at my favorite school ever, Claremont Meadows. And I did not get bullied there. I had a lot of friends who I really, really messed with my entire heart. And in kindergarten, I made my best friend ever, Georgia. And my background screen is actually a picture of her and I being little cuties when we were younger. So guess which one's me, guess which one's Georgia. Anyways, peep my little smile. And so I would get bullied a lot. And I was used to it at this point, but then, after this private thing happened, we got pulled out. And, we were sent to another school. Just like always. That was our routine, and I had gotten pretty used to it. But I didn't want to be used to it, you know? So in, what year was it? Yeah, so in year 6, I finished up at a pretty good local school. Although I didn't really like it that much. I still got bullied. Because one of the kids from the previous school, who was friends with one of the kids in my class, and so the kid in my class ended up being told, oh, Jade's Place, that's a YouTube channel, go like look at it, make fun of it, tell everyone about it. And so that's what he did. He looked at it, he laughed at it, he watched my videos, and more importantly, he made fun of me for it. And he ended up going to my first high school. And so I would see him and I would try and ignore him. Then he would look at a random kid in our year and go like, oh, come here. Did you know that she has a YouTube channel? It's Jade's Place. Go look at it. And he would be like, oh, it's Jade's Place. And he would purposely show kids in my class those videos, my channel. And what would I do? Nothing. Because at that time, I was afraid of hurting him. I was afraid of hurting anybody. Because I'm not regularly a violent person, although I will jokingly say, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to beat you up. But that's my way of expressing emotions, because I'm not the best at that. Unless it's crying, faking a smile. Although I'm really good at those. So that's something I was like as a joke, but I won't actually do it. It's like an empty threat. And so I really wanted to like hurt him, physically hurt him. But I didn't do it because I wanted to be mature. I wanted to be the bigger person. I wanted to be the kind and person who didn't care person. But I wasn't mature. I wasn't the bigger person. And I definitely wasn't the kinder and caring person. Because I'm very immature for my age. But I can be pretty mature most of the time. But I'm still immature. I'm still a little kid. Well, tween. So I will be immature. what was the second thing? I wasn't the bigger person. Eventually one day I snapped at him, and I felt so good, but I got in a bit of trouble for it. Thankfully it was only verbal, otherwise I would have been in a lot of trouble. And the third thing, I was kind when I could be, except for when I snapped. And I'm a caring person, except for when I snapped. And so I didn't hurt him physically. And so eventually I was like, no, I can't do it. I've got toxic friends. I'm being bullied. I feel alone. So I left again. My whole routine, I left. And I went to a better school. Well, I thought it was a better school. I was very wrong. So when I was there, everything was pretty normal, I guess. Like, you know, first 2 weeks were amazing. I thought I would stay there forever and that I would be best friends with everybody. I was extremely wrong. First 2 weeks, like I said, was really good. Nothing problematic happened. Everyone was really nice to me. Till the Monday after the second week I was there. That's when I was being told that one of my friends was toxic and manipulative. And me being me, I believed it. And before I go on with this story, you should probably know I'm very forgiving. Like, I will forgive you for murdering somebody because that's just who I am, okay? I forgive people too easily, and I'm probably going to die one day because of it. You're the imposter. It's okay. You kill me. I don't care. I get very angry when they kill me. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care if you're the imposter and kill me. Then they kill me, and I forgive them for it. But that's not the point. I'm making Among Us talk. No. Sorry. Sorry. And so I moved, and I was told, they're toxic and manipulative. You don't want to hang out with them. I was like, okay. So one of the girls and I, we planned to have a sleepover. So she would come over to mine after school on a Friday, and we would just, you know, chill out, talk about boys. We didn't talk about boys. And we were just like, it's so fun. Sorry. I laughed for too long. And it was raining that afternoon, and we had to walk to the park, which is like a 5-minute walk. Yeah, from our school. So we were walking there, pretty chill, you know, nothing going on, except for it was raining. So when we got there, I was given $20. So, you know, we went and did our thing. We got like marshmallows, Oreos, red cups, soda. What else did we get? We got other things. I can't remember what though. We also got donuts. My mother bought. Those are going pretty quick. Probably because I live with 3 boys. Well, 2 boys, 1 man. Yep. And one of our friends was like, hey. She saw us and she was like, where are you two going? I'm like, she's staying the night at my place. And she's like, can I come? Can I come? Can I come? I'm like, I mean, I'd have to ask my mom. You'd have to ask your parents. And she's like, I'll call my dad. So she's like, Dad, can I stay the night at Jade's house? Please. And she's like, give me your mom's number so my dad can contact her. So I gave it to her. And I was like, Mom, can I stay the night? And she was like, yeah, just get her parents to bring me or something. Blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff. And this sleepover between this one girl and I, I'm not going to say her name. Because I don't really want to leak that information. Because her and I aren't friends anymore. And I've decided I'm not going to forgive her this time. Stop being so excited. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Again, it's a thing I do. So, her dad said yes. Her mum said yes. So, let's just call this girl Judith. Because I don't know why I like the name Judith. So Judith and I told her as a joke, like, when you get in the car, you have to, like, say God bless, and everything was going fine up until about 4:30, yeah, when, the other girl arrived. I've realized I've said the other girl's name, so I'm gonna bleep it out, and her name will be Meredith. Judith and Meredith. And so Judith and Meredith, we were just, we waited for Meredith to come, and when she arrived, we were like, hey, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. We put our stuff upstairs in my room. My room had recently been cleaned, like thoroughly cleaned. So, by the time they were gone, my room looked like a tornado had hit. A tornado. No hate to them. They can be nice people. I just don't like it when they mess up my room. And we partied for a little bit upstairs. We ate some food, and then because I told the girls I have a swimmer, I have a spa. Bring your bathing suit, bring your swimmers, whatever you want to call it. And so we were there. We were just we were in there partying, and I got tonsillitis the next week. I think it's because I accidentally dropped an Oreo that Meredith made me eat into the spa. It was either that or something else. Very unhygienic. I know, but I didn't want to throw it away because I have 2 dogs and they would just eat it. And if I left it out, I would forget it or ants would come. And I didn't want ants near my spa, thank you. And so, yeah. And we were having a good time. Until the next day when Meredith's dad had come to pick her up. And those plastic water bottles, they play a very essential part in this next part. I can smell petrol, ew. So those plastic water bottles, they're about that big. That big. So she threw one at my stomach bottle. What? At my stomach and at Judith's stomach. And it hurt, and then her dad came, and apparently, according to Judith, Meredith said, the best part about leaving early is you don't have to clean up. So Judith and I were forced to clean up. I went and got my hair dyed purple that day. Thankfully, Judith was allowed to stay another night. I thought it was thankful. And yeah, so pretty much Judith stayed the night again, but we went to Coles and she bought so much food that it cost nearly $100, and I didn't want that much. I wasn't allowed to get that much. She literally forced it in the trolley, and I was like, oh, we can't get that much. She's like, please, come on, it'll be so fun. And so, I was like, fine, whatever. So it cost my mom a lot of money because I was afraid to say no to my guest. And we ended up having a really fun night. And it was pretty chill. Then I only hung out with Judith because apparently Meredith was toxic and manipulative. And then Judith wanted to stay the night with one of our other friends who we will call Casey. So Casey and Judith were planning to spend the night. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. That's perfect for me. And we went and spent another $100 at Coles because I was, again, afraid to say no. And yeah. So my mother was like, you can't let them spend that much money. You have to start saying no. I'm like, okay, I will. They're like, can we go see a movie tomorrow? Let's watch a movie. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I can ask. So we went to Tugra, and we went and saw a really cute movie. I really liked it, actually. And my mother gave me $20 and was like, don't blow it all at once. I'm like, okay, I won't. I'm not that person. So while Judith and Casey, I almost forgot the name, they went and got Macca's. They snuck into the movie theater. And so while they were doing that, I went and got 2 large popcorns because I thought that money was for the 3 girls and I to share. As I later learned, it was not. And so they gave it to me, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And yeah, pretty chill. So I stayed the night. Well, no, and I blew $19. $19. And when I told my mom, she was like, that was for you. You weren't meant to get them for them. Like, oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. So we went to Big W. We took forever picking out one shade of foundation. No, it wasn't foundation. It was lipstick. It cost like $10. It took forever because the machines at Big W did not want to work. And, yeah. And then, we'll see in a minute. Yeah. So then we dropped Casey off. Dunzo. We went to drop Judith off, and she was like, but that's why none of you can stay another night. I'm like, yeah, I mean, okay. Her nan said no, maybe another night, and we were like, and she went to say hi to my mum. And she was like, oh, so it's looking cool. And she was like, maybe another night. And then was like, maybe another night. And my mum thought that meant I could stay another night. It did not. I didn't tell her until like after that sleepover. We had fun, I guess. She got in a mood because I was playing Among Us with her sister. Yeah. And so then that happened. We were all just chilling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really, really tired. And I kept being told by Judith, they're toxic and manipulative. You don't want to hang out with them anymore. They're toxic. They're mean. They suck. I was like, okay. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah. And fast forward a couple weeks. I was invited to a Halloween party. And I didn't know who was coming. All I knew that one person in my class was. And that was Meredith. And so, because I didn't know who was invited, except for Meredith, I texted, what should we call it? Judith, and was like, hey, you invited to this person's party. And she was like, no, because I'm never invited to those things. And so, you know, I was like, I'm sorry, that sucks. But I actually meant blah, 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 and made up a fake name. And she was like, sure. And then she went into a group chat, started talking about me, not realizing I was in that group chat. And then I blocked her because she was becoming really toxic. And then she posted on her story. I found this out from one of my friends. It's on Snapchat, but I recently deleted Snapchat. I think. Yeah, I did. Do I still have it? I might have it. I don't think so, though. And so when they pretty much just messaged me or something, you know, and was like, hey, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Trying to see if I can find it. Where does thing be? Oh yeah, I met up with two of my friends during this time. Oh, I looked cute then. No, I don't have it. And so I was trying to find, you know, I was just like looking for the picture from her story. This dude's story. One of my friends screenshotted it and was like, don't you love it when your best friend, she actually put best friend, goes behind your back? She's talking about me going behind her back by going to a party that I didn't know she was invited to. And then, so I was something I was like, wow, the thing she will do. So I blocked her on both her accounts. And then the next day or so, she posted my Snapchat she was just like, this is her Snapchat, put my at, go attack her, befriend her for all I care, she's toxic. And I got hate. I was pretty much told that I told this girl, Judith, to end herself. I'm not going to say the real word, it's triggering to some people. Sorry. And so I kept taking screenshots and showed my mother after I broke down in her arms. And my brother was like, just beat her up. And I'm like, chanting, but no thanks. So pretty much, yeah. And then she posted on her Instagram story on the shared account that we had something along it was like, I'm gonna try and find it. So you know that one Hamilton meme, it's funny. Okay, there are approximately 1,000 a whole bunch of weird numbers in the English language, but I can never string enough words together to properly express how much I want to hit you with a chair. And so when I saw that, she also posted underneath it, sorry if this is violent, but that is my current mood. Dear Jade, please log out of my account. You considering you have your own now, I just want you to know you've lost a good friend. I did not lose a good friend, I lost a terrible friend. And so yeah, there's probably going to be somebody trying to twist this story in half, but it's not a lie. And so obviously when school went back, I had no friends, and I was afraid that I was going to be hit with the chair. So I was just like, okay, I know how to fight. I'll be good. I swear, I'll be fine. I wasn't exactly fine. So I was interrupted by my father coming home. He's still at home. Just not like here right now. Why is the front door open? Oh, I see, never mind. It's so good. Yeah. So I wasn't exactly fine, because I had no friends. I sat alone, and I didn't know what to do. And so I was obviously really, really upset. But I ended up forgiving this girl, even though I was like, okay, Judith, I'm not gonna forgive you. You've hurt me. I forgave Judith. And so, yeah, I forgave her. And more recently, on last Friday, she was with her friend, Emilia, I'm gonna call her Emilia. I remember said her real name. And so she was with Emilia, and like, you know, obviously they were hanging out, and I went to hang out as well. Like, I was like about to go hang out with them. I had just got my noodles, pretend this is noodles, and so I was just like, you know, just eating them, taking a sip of my Pepsi every now and then, you know, just the regular. And so after that, they were like, I'm gonna move, and I was like, okay, it's really Sunday, they're probably just moving to get more shade. And so after like 5 minutes, I was like, nope, I don't want to be alone here. So I got up and moved near them, and they left me out of their conversations. And so I was like, okay, I guess that's okay. And they got up and they moved to like behind me, like out of earshot. And they started talking. And at first I was like, no biggie. Then they called like other people over, but they went in front of me this time out of earshot. And they all started talking, and I was just sitting there with like their bags and my bags, and I was like eating and drinking, you know. And eventually, after like a minute being like on Instagram or on Snapchat, I got up and went over, and then one of the girls whose name is Minion, not really, I'm just making names up, was like, Jade, Judith wants to drop you from the friend group. And I was like, what? I knew what she said. I was just choosing to ignore it and pretend that I didn't hear it so they wouldn't get angry. And so I tried spending the rest of the day not crying. And when I got home, I got in the car and I was like, hey Mom, I'm really tired. I just want to go home. I've had a really bad day. And I told her what happened. And she was like, oh, okay, that's okay. Delete Snapchat because it seems to be where a lot of the drama's coming from. So I deleted it and I haven't been on it in almost a week. And I'm really glad I haven't because tomorrow marks one day since I was in hell. And I went through hell. And recently Judith and I got into an argument over text. Because on my Instagram page, on my fan page for Why Don't We, sorry, I had to go over just earlier. I like wished one of them a happy birthday. And they commented, and I mentioned like 2 friends, who don't have Instagram. Well, one of them does, but she said she wasn't gonna post, so I like included them because those 2 friends, apart from Judith, introduced me to this band, whose the fan page is for, and I was like, my friends blank and blank love you and would probably kill me if I didn't say happy birthday on behalf of them. So they say happy birthday, you old man. And Judith commented saying, so I'm not your friend anymore. Blank and blank always mention each other in band name stuff and leave me out. Now you. And I'm like, you have your own page to post for it. Blank and blank don't. And she didn't respond. So I was like, please don't bring drama into my comments. I can hardly handle drama in real life, let alone drama on my Instagram. And so she messaged me through text messages on my iPad, and she said something on the lines of, actually no, I actually asked, can you please not start drama in my comments, please? I can hardly handle the drama in real life, let alone in my comments. And she was just like, I wasn't. Blank has their own page to post. I'm like, yes, but blank said that they weren't going to post about it. So you can please like not bring drama into my comments. And Judith just responded with the most annoying thing any girl could say. K. Freaking K. Yeah. And so one of our friends made me apologize to this girl, to Judith, on Monday, even though I didn't want to. I was practically forced into it. Somebody tagged me in a comment on my fan page. I'm just gonna look at it while talking. Anyways, yeah, so I was just like, okay, I guess I can apologize, but I don't actually want to be her friend because I know what will happen. So, why is my Instagram working? Yeah. Oh, so cute and yummy. No, actually looks really good. Anyways, so, you know, yeah, that happened. Yeah, so that's my bullying story. So before I go, I just want to say, if you are being bullied or you know someone who is being bullied, speak out. Tell somebody that you trust and you love with your entire heart, because if you don't, you will never get through it. You will be alone, you will feel alone, and you will be afraid to talk to anybody. I've been through bullying, and you can always reach out to me on my social medias, which I will put in the description. But if you are ever feeling alone and just need somebody to talk to, I'm always here for you, because I know what it's like to be alone, and I don't want anybody else going through that. So text me or just tell me the story, and you can always rant to me anytime. So, yeah, that's it. Don't bully. Be kind. Love each other. Always show affection. And never give up. Bye. Hey guys, it's editing Jade. And so I don't expect this video to go anywhere. I just want to talk about my past with bullying. And I understand that I didn't bleep out Meredith's original real name very well. I tried, which is all that matters. But yeah. I've just had a COVID test, so yeah. There will be a singing video coming soon. I promise. As soon as I get well, I will post one. And I can see if I have some on my iPad. I don't believe I do, but I might. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, bye.